Hi folks, Sandro here with more cartoon news and shenanigans. And today, we've got a video topic from one of my subscribers, Johnny Marrero. Thank you, Johnny, for asking this question. And he asks, Sandro, for the fourth Spongebob movie that's coming up, do you think that we're going to have 2D animation or 3D animation? So this is an interesting topic. And again, it's going to be a quick video here for you guys today, but my thoughts are that they're going to go in the direction of 3D animation. The very first SpongeBob movie was entirely, except for certain scenes, entirely 2D animated. You guys might remember it, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, this one right here, entirely 2D animated, except for certain scenes that were live action with David Hasselhoff, or like there was the scene with like Mrs. Puff's, husband in the gift shop and whatever. There was a couple scenes like that, but for the most part, it was like almost entirely 2D animation. I personally would love to see a return to form. I would love to see 2D animation brought back to the table, because it's like, man, they're just cheaping out. I just feel like Nickelodeon is cheaping out here. You guys, we had a discussion about this yesterday. I really do. I think they're going to go 3D animation just because it's cheaper. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the way that they've been going here. They've just been doing it time after time. And you see the progression of this. The first movie, 2D animation. The second movie, which was this one right here, the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water, a vast majority of it was 2D animation. But after a certain point, when they go out of the water, it's called Sponge Out of Water. As they go out of the water, they become 3D animated. 3D animation is much, much cheaper than 2D animation. Why do you think Disney moved over, right? Why do you think Frozen was 3D animated? Why do you think Tangled was 3D animation? Because 2D animation is very time consuming and very costly. Okay, so they don't want to spend, this is Nickelodeon, they don't want to spend that much money, especially in these troubling times. We're seeing that, actually just today, the biggest news of the day is Netflix stock, all of the streaming services have like plummeted. You can see it right here, just like today's April 20th, 420, there you go, for all you smokers out there. But you can see in the last 5 days, right? Today, April 20th, boom. Netflix did not keep up. Netflix stock price drops over 35%, the biggest fall since 2004. These streaming services are literally not doing good. What was it? They lost, they lost 200,000 subscribers. It said there in the articles. 200,000 subs went down there. Takes 400 million. They lost 400 million. And it's not just them. Disney stocks are down because Ron DeSantis is taking away all of their this is really good. I'm in Canada, but even I know who Ron DeSantis is. I'm a conservative. In America, they call it Republican, right? Yeah. Here in Canada, we call the Republicans conservatives, and the Democrats, here in Canada, they're called liberals. But yeah, just so you guys want, in case anybody gives a shit about Canadian politics, there you go. Now you know. But all I'm trying to say is that we're seeing Netflix has peaked in subscriber growth. There's been articles and discussions that Netflix is going to move, over 100 million people are sharing their passwords between Netflix accounts. We've seen a lot of articles saying that Netflix might be cracking down on that. And I think a lot of people are just going to quit Netflix if they do that. We're seeing that the streaming wars are really, they're coming to, I don't want to say they're coming to a head here, but they're taking a jab at each other. They're taking lethal blows. First, we saw things like Quibi go down the drain really quick. Now we're seeing these streaming services, they've gained all the subscribers they can, And now it's like they're tumbling down and they're eating each other. They're literally just eating each other, just waiting to be separated like Quibi so somebody can come in and feast all of those franchises and intellectual property. So we're seeing that. And I don't think Paramount Plus, all of these streaming services, I don't think they're going to be doing good right now. Especially like right now, everybody, the pandemic coming to an end. People are going outside. People are finding jobs again. And nobody's locked in their house. I think there was a good period there where like everyone was locked away and they had nothing better to do. Let's watch streaming services, right? So now it's coming to a close. And many of those people will still be subscribed, but many of them are leaving. Many of them are going back outside, And Paramount Plus, the people who own Nickelodeon there, they don't want to spend money. The easiest way to say it is they don't want to spend money. So do I think that they're going to go 3D or 2D? No, I think they're going to take a page. Like I was saying here, I was showing you guys the progression. We went from 2D, and they all have one of the funnier things about the SpongeBob movies. Every SpongeBob movie has had live action segments of celebrities. Like, so first one, David Hasselhoff. The second one, I think Antonio Banderas was a pirate. And then the third one, they had like Machete and Keanu Reeves in Sponge on the Run. And this movie was entirely 3D animation, just like Camp Coral. Some people might just say they made this movie to be a tie-in to Camp Coral or to be a promotion for Camp Coral. There's a great shot just giving you an example of like how they try to like promote Camp Coral by shoving it into Sponge on the Run. But I think this was all done on purpose. I think Nickelodeon is trying to get their viewers used to the idea that SpongeBob movies could all be 3D from now on. They're just going to cheap out. I don't want to see that. I want to return to the best SpongeBob movie so far, in my opinion, was the first one. The very first, this one right here was the best. The visuals, the characters, I really like the Goofy Goober song. I'm a Goofy Goober, rock. Yeah, I really like. Oh, by the way, the movie ends with if you love memes, if you're a fan of memes, the movie literally ends with SpongeBob jumping in the air and Ocean Man starts playing. It's like, Ocean Man, take me by the hand. That song, Ocean Man. You guys should go look up that song. This movie literally ends with SpongeBob jumping into a meme song, You can't get better. This movie just knew what it was doing, man. It just knew what it was doing. What a great one. The other two were just, like, they were okay. I mean, the third one was really bad, I gotta say. I did not like the third SpongeBob movie. I was very surprised that in Sponge on the Run, there's a casino scene. I was like, oh my God, are they allowed to show like casinos to children in the theaters? And I guess they are, because they literally had like SpongeBob and Patrick lost all their money. Like, holy shit, they literally had casinos and gambling in the movie. Again, I was just a bit shocked by that, but apparently you can show that in kids' films, so I guess that's pretty cool. But yeah, these are my thoughts. I don't want to drag this video on. We're like, what are we in 8 minutes here? I don't want to drag the video on, but yeah, I think Nickelodeon has slowly been, over time, introducing people to the idea that they want to move to 3D animated SpongeBob movies. And will we see a return? Maybe we could get a surprise animated 2D animation film. I don't think so. I think we're going to go back to we're going to go 3D from here on out. Not every movie. There is a Sandy Cheeks spinoff. There's a whole bunch of like spinoff movies. Some people speculate Squidward. Some people say Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boys. Some people say Plankton. Some people say Mrs. Puff. I talk about this a bunch in my live streams. What was the other one? Oh yeah, some people actually just straight up say there's going to be you know how the Patrick Star Show is a spinoff of SpongeBob? We're just going to get a Patrick Star Show movie. And then you know how Camp Coral is a spinoff of SpongeBob aimed for kids? We're just going to get Camp Coral, the movie. So those could be a bunch. I would rather they don't do that. I really like this idea that like Sandy Cheeks is getting her own film and like all these characters are getting their own films. I hope to God those are 2D animation. But for the fourth SpongeBob movie, I'm predicting it is going to be entirely 3D, except for we already know every movie has had live action scenes of a celebrity. So the question is, which celebrity could they be getting? I'm going to predict Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey is very popular in the Sonic the Hedgehog franchises right now. And I could easily see Jim Carrey appearing in a SpongeBob movie. Absolutely. So that's going to be my prediction. I'm predicting SpongeBob 4 will be 3D and will feature Jim Carrey. This is before anybody guesses otherwise. Nobody knows who's going to be the celebrity, and nobody exactly knows the animation style, but this is my best guess. You guys ask me a question, I'm going to try and answer it. My best guess, like I said, Jim Carrey 3D for the entire movie, except for the live action with Jim Carrey, obviously, right? There could be other live action scenes, you know. Like I said, the first SpongeBob movie had the gift shop scene with like Mrs. Puff's husband and the whole thing there. But yeah, for the most part, I think we're going to see like 95% of the entire film be in 3D animation, just like Sponge on the Run, excluding the scenes with like Machete and the bar fight and whatever. Outside of that, yeah, 3D animation. It's sad to say. It's really sad to say. Do I think the Sandy Cheeks movie will be 2D? I actually think that one's going to be 2D animation. I don't know why. So it's kind of weird. Sandy in 3D? Would they really do that for the first Sandy Cheeks movie? I don't think so. I think they're going to go back to their roots and do 2D animation for that film. But yeah, that's going to be my prediction. So I gave you guys 3 predictions. Okay, there you go. So there you go, Johnny Marrero. Thank you for the question. I hope I answered that for you nice and thoroughly. Hopefully you watch this video and let me know in the comments if I answered your question in a fashionable sense here. But these are my best guesses, folks. It could go anyway. It could go either way. It could go anyway. I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and you would really make my day if you could just watch one advertisement. Thank you so much, guys. I'm trying to do YouTube full time. Really would appreciate it. And without further ado, I'll say peace out, bye-bye. Have a great day, everyone. See you later.